oda so ehome moja eda so edi afurisa ne ewu mu dia na jesenase ena ewose edema okesi dana se na odi asi na otwu from se odi ache ye hwe ho so yi na yenkoso ensre no so bekoso a edi akweno bi so yere mo di ahia a yedi agudi mu nsem enso eba sabre ekusi se eye dumire ebeba pemo no ene entena na agudi mu nsem di ofie de wa mo na ne meni abedwafo atena si na yede hu nsem nyina enso etimi edi aba na meni di Andrew so wisu obetia frame Andy Casidas na Christian edu say ewa ha obetenenka ene abedwafo aka nyina Jacob Achusebe producer for the show, chief executive producer for the show. On him Rantiano Bright, Usunum, and Clifford, Trent, and a Jarinum, and so a chira, Wamu, a juma behind the scenes, and a pay, and so a demona country in some Edia Goon Krata, Sunin Fidiasua, Yenso Yadiano, a Baba Cabinia Churchimo, Amagana for Enya Entiasin. Sefifa walk up no Egusu, because the Black Stars of Ghana, in him say, Anko Yafimo. Last Saturday, but enu nchese walk up on abanawie eguso ekoso na matches ekoso a ni nyina de ho nsem eba no pay ewo eye dwumadi ne so na yeka walk up ne nsem ne ebefia the Black Stars of Ghana so yenso yebeko coach Carlos Queiroz enra and a resignation enso eba they go for resign pao name and so resign Carlos Queiroz and so resign yeah. Now, what is the reason behind coach no resignation? Because say there was a point Ghana a boy in games against Panama, in game against England, the conversation and the Ghana and say, coach we dey serious omo emanantoa adwuma so. And as a Ghana, you might cry for man in 10 na ebinum ansha se amichi but ono ankasa ababonti a release statement also resign from the position as the head coach for the Black Stars of Ghana. Na yebe run a statement ni mu na wo say statement no ebimu tu no srani abasa ready meanings into it obi ade ye yenso ye de no kakra yenim no yenso ye de beba na chese yedi hu komo kakra no pay e wo show no sera mase na sadia makana World Cup no so yebehwem na yedi nkomo se Brazil afim enra Erling Haaland ayi Brazil for afim na World Cup ne de masa enye izu say African countries no akatu Morocco, my goodness, Morocco. They say almost qualify echo the quarterfinals. Egypt everybody at here Argentina na ekone de sa kone de pa and they have Portugal Spain and Spain Portugal sake sifo mi no ba ku so be film sake sifo no almost ba ku so be film na just say national teams no almost film as a coach and resign a player retire players and resign and coaches retire maka just resignations no said the AC ba na otwi won nya asem keto a ba pa na Maxwell wa ha mame mana kwaba na Christian enso wa ha na enhyase enkeja enfegum Maxwell nana Asian chama na boko de
nyame adumandi
microphone am say you should ba ko no mo beboa na ti say over change position say aha yes fantastic okay we okay we ba ko ne na say wa do ni kwa fo bi as mutu yi
it's a Black Stars
na what you
okay.
Maybe I could weekend
and the best of news for me this week, but because we are live, we'll give thanks to God. Yeah, sure. Unse metia menetik.
Yeah.
Maybe I me fear runs so out of him.
Yes.
my friend on me. What from? Uncle Frank, I agree, Giants in tea. I say, I say, me bed, I mean to mention black. But, nti bende say baby adru ne yin nti bibi ba say ye take heart na ye gina no na ye hwe that say nti de ye won kwam but I say adwuma say ye living men there we need to work
we dey kafra somo entila no pay me chance ya na me di nkomo say ye start afi ne do so pa even ye start bosomi na ye do so even the week na ye do so even the day but then say ka say ye chance ne kan ye nyina say a due point me ka say ye recount na ebi be film
ebi so ba be
ne bia be shim
sanete
omo be shim ne ye ni gisem omo film no ya rogosem
nti areho na ni je nyina na a part of life
sa na akwakoye
bo like bo abrabo manya wa dwese de bia se we ni je
baby etoda de enyu no beba
by areho no mo so ni je so to me de ba so it's all once we are alive in there we need to do what we have to do and so me cool
okay
Yenesi manti bibia
Max was say onzo no tia na echi kakra
ani
obedu ye na omdi news onzo na so friends na ontimi ma na oni Fury hospital ni ade also obedu ye ani Fury anzo ato
onka fra
say ha adwene pa we dem Max yako
onka fra ene
oni fifo nya
ye guso bibia be fa
enchese rent no waje atua wo
na man we pa usa me ba na mse kwa we die
ya rent
no ho ase
ya rent oyi ba ko bo wa no ze
akwa we si efie ngi no na misuro no so ni se misuro ana
so suro mi on so ya
misuro pa misuro
onyini nche ndi o nyini nche pa
misuro pa
okay
one day ni ma be so na so suro
na na mo for resign sir
chese one copy obi free mo coach resign players retire
say players
yes your coach resign
say players ne dey o say bi mo no omo duro mo old age and a coach who say disappointment ba some people take the responsibility that world in the obia officer wanya dia so take responsibility I had na disappointment bo bia the show bi me so what I say o dey adwuma money pa so nya na disappointment ba and the so the show bi oh they make sure that go rakra wa man tem o the best show bi so obi be dan ne ka na okotua na obi the show bi so it is what it is but it's an also opportunity for others to come
of course most definitely
and as a World Cup no shocks ebembe bra Sanyo Manisi. Look at how Netherlands went out. Look at how Brazil went out yesterday.
Argentina, Germany.
Hey, Mr.
Germany
frame. What's that? Netherlands a frame. Brazil a frame.
And Spain, Portugal, Baku be frame.
Baku, ese Baku. Bobo crowd be omudun. Unse say Giants no crash yana Baku frame. Dia yana. Obe take way ka comfort kakra. What I say? We go two teams in that great. And obi abet me asho obia. It is what it is. But I say, oh, kobo, sabo, o starting match, and now we're gonna pull my head. I'll be resigning. I'll call. Sana ya nenti.
As a message we are saying, as a Christian Musa and Komai, but
and as we better transfer news.
Transfer news.
Some of where transfer.
Oh yes, transfer.
Come for resigning. We are not transfer news. Business sports in any but you open job so
Andy obisim is obe resign that be Carlos Queiroz wa down for into no resign
no ko ka say
Fatau mono Fatau ni John Penson no resign Jordan's on retire
Emra say name park na so no ka so wi
semenyo esi e pass me o de ko be esi e pass me ka kire no
umuni yo
o so scam me
say inaki subai na no de bo Black Stars na bia
inaki no kra de me nim de ntia o mo frɛ no oba but last match the Chris em say na hom ke kan ye kakro na em say short na oba na fa baby nanti Ghana players o mu hu po na say de Andy I was not here on the weekend me question am Ghana players I na post no mu hu ana hey see I was more going to the AFCON you see what I Ghana oh problem we nyam free mu osan tire mu na osan make another promise
say asema e be kan kira mu asoma ye ode ena Ghana for the party and yen leaders no ehun ye no krana be hete no they will not tell us no krana ya be say kan create ni pakro na ye wo ya na wo ye wo oduro no yen kansa no krana nkyere wo but they will tell you the comforting lies
I say
and if you ask the minister can say yekoji work up no me catch you say that kind of optimism no okay and let me choose my words carefully yen o kan che nipa na o kan che nipa umu so o Ghana fo enim say Ghana fo nim nyansa o nhwe Ghana fo nim kan che Ghana fo say Ghana team we kwaji work up by in the midst of the World Cup, the minister says we are going to win the World Cup. Ghana beji World Cup. Ghana team beji World Cup. Nebi nima jedi. Yena ya ka tell us a team we find new World Cup no. You see some people on social media insulting us. But me, I will tell you the reality. Me wada. No kre no makacho. Ghana team we are not even close to winning the AFCON.
Debbie na born na.
See winning AFCON, we are not even close to winning the AFCON.
Debbie, born na ke bed abe born. O ko jede. Born na ke bed abe bosisia. It's Ghana mo shake bed am beju ase ke bed. And now say they are all can yempeni for say no mo say prophets ni bi no nyo mo nyina mesro. All say so show nkom na mbema and unim the trick obe. Obema reason no asa se nkom e desen. First one. Is it bia na wadwen so bibi wa head e beba na oda so te ho. So it is what it is, but young is serious as a nation. We just have to be serious. What I say?
Yeah, so
coach no reason national ten.
Na nka me ba ho no mama ya ha.
Why me coach na yen simple but loaded.
Me so
the coach na ba bi mu no. O kan kire say winning the trophy. Odi a team bi trophy no. Enye event wo. Enye say event na akoye 4 years. E betwe na 4 years na so. 4 years in this one, then we assemble players near a budget. Yeah, the anyone say just assemble players, have a budget, go to the tournament and go and win it. Coach na catch and say winning the World Cup and winning any major tournament Tibiano should be a process. Our process, it must start from now. Yeah, try to the next 4 years. Now the next 4 years, what they gonna for job diagro. Omunim say saa na etie ye beka ye be dada ye a lot of people will believe ye nyini ye beka kire say adwuma ensa wo ye e matimi ne kwaje trophy no wonye ye no people will insult us adwuma ye ni ba so be bia ya beduri ekene kuni pange ya
be atra wo kra na
say obedi atem say aka ne kra change obedi atem no me matra ho opedi matem say de ope I simply do not care the ade be ya me yan say be twantro
exactly
ade be ya me yan say mekwa jisika na no kure na da honum no menka no kure na metwantro and the udi matam wo ho a ebe me ya because me hwamo metwantro a kire wo but some me menka no kure kire wo and based on the kure me kan kire ntino udi matam a do you think that some of us care unum say atem di atem free some exactly say you ready
na yesu akrasi ya ma me
kuni bank e da da and the Ghana Football Association the ministry and obi related to Ghana football no me say omu di agro omu ni agro keke omoda and they're not even willing to wake up. Nano madano, omun sorry impo, and send us out for neighbor. The same people will come back and tell us they are going to win the AFCON. Ghana phone be JD and the menu me nyimni. Ebeka cho say adwuma ese ye ne kwaji AFCON ye nye no. Oh, amanfo betayo. So ye mambofo.
Na Mamenkan coach no resignation statement na o release here on Facebook page. Na I'm trying to have platform so na mo fan to so na fi omo hwe ene yen kan along because coach no abi nsem pa now. Name in Carlos Corres on Facebook and what about him. Together, football like life teaches us one timeless lesson. You either win or you learn. Now, I live this journey with pride in what we achieved, but also with the healthy dissatisfaction of those who always wanted more. Reaching a higher level should never be the destination. It should be the beginning of even greater ambitions. Now, so the future of the Black Stars will not be built only on the pitch. The future of the Black Stars will not be built only on the pitch. Black Stars' success must start off the field by creating the best possible environment to prepare, protect, develop Ghana's extraordinary football talent. Then again, he said, to my president and board, thank you so much. It was an commitment and unwavering dedication to the team. Say that we honored the colors of Ghana and restored respect and credibility to the Black Stars on football's greatest stage. Thank you, Ghana. The journey starts now to the future. These are the words from Coach Carlos Queiroz. Coach in Samoa Odijaye and Sana Oje Jumano. These are the words. And the second paragraph of Ninsamna. The future of the Black Stars will not be built only on the pitch. Black Stars' success must start off the field by creating the best possible environment to prepare, protect, develop Ghana's extraordinary football talent. Agree?
Yeah. Enwano obaji bibiana and enwano asami na apuno. Se talent no ho. Was it DNS ye ma talent no. You must prepare,
yes,
protect, and the last part, develop. The coach come and has seen Ghana talent, but the missing link between Ghana talent and he said the talent never just success. Our development Nandi Ghana is lacking a proper development plan. Me sentence now read let now read the last no DJ and quiet crano. Thank you, Ghana. Andy, the journey starts now. Now, the journey is gonna be Timiaji any Bibiano. See, bet me go back to our glory days. Tamana blasters and blasters. If we are to return to that glory days now, that journey starts now. And the coach this day, now it must start now. But are we going to start now? Will they start now?
Multi-million-dollar question.
They are going to wait near Kobo AFCON Nibia qualifies Nibi. Yamia Domia qualify Namcon 2024 or Mampeniho. No Mako Dada Mampeni, Yababa Yakwaji trophy number, Namampeni Swapeniso, Naya approve budget to their momo, no Mako Visca, no Maba. The same thing, every baby and the same cycle. Everyone was said every president Bia got deceived by the football people, say as a blasters. Biaba as a blasters and Yakwa and our president and ministers, buy into this propaganda. No majedi, say blasters team way, Ekwaji AFCON. Near Tresica Momo, the Omunimani see a quack with this caba. The Omunimani, may say, work up here, individuals, a bit richer in their pocket more than what the country has benefited from the World Cup. Omani nyina first way nyafi World Cup no mu no kwabra ni sika wonya no e dosu sine do omani nyafi this World Cup ho, and the cycle will continue. Andy me say it will not start now. The coach na catch them say adwuma say ye no asana blasters ebe blasters bi no that journey start now, but it is quite unfortunate we are not going to start now. We are going to wait for the next 4 years, the next 2 years, the next tournament to start. I believe he said, I say, winning the World Cup, winning a major tournament, just an event. Yeah, Jiaba. And then I can tell you, sir, there are about 10 African countries. Ghana is not even closer to them, including Keved. Bola Keved born in this World Cup. And when they beat us in 2023, they say Keved for Nyadi. Bene Ghana ni Keved this year, we should be very careful. Comoros SA during the World Cup qualifiers, o se dey sa je hudi o. Na Comoros dey, na Comoros Ghana. Comoros be show. Even when we met Asia Omokroma say no, we struggle to beat them 1-0. Tetena, and Comoros na 7. Comoros be 7. Keved be 2, no 4. Home away, near 6. Bene Andy, say Keved M2 ya. Saturday me catch o. said the gap between Keved and Ghana no. Keved emeto yena and almost sign hoko. Almost sign hoko. And you better say the comforting lies. They will tell you the Ghana team now the league one of the best in Africa. No I can't no GD, the Blasters no kwaji trophy aba, no I can't no GD, and you are going to believe them at your own peril. Uji omudia disappointment ebe bigger mimi nyomundi. It's your tournament to be any free one. Me again and near baby yadie. Bandi, I don't become disappointed because when say the Adriano and who bani yekano. Unko dia kubenko tikoko. Adiana yegunu, adumana yayeno. Who bani yekano. And so dia body no shabody, I ain't surprised or shabody. The only time I surprised me say what dia body no wakotemango. And a bear mama. Etimeno resource be benebiano. I am not surprised because and the result of the work that we have done, that is where we are, what we are today. The Ghana Football Association, the ministry, Obiani serious, Ghana Football, Andy. If I am not being too extreme one, the level na yekono, the next 4 years, we will go further back. The more. Baby, the next 4 years, see a near nema ye, and yen to see a yari, and pay a dear wodro, and see a way there. The next 4 years, the Ghana football now, it will go further back. Last to be tied because I'm sure. So when you're on the wrong path, speed is never an asset. Anybody a wrong path will be speed any asset. Ghana football is on a wrong path and we are speeding.
What is it?
Andy, me pacho mami yadi mami. Paragraph 3 nkwa momo fa kai hon kwa.
Okay, ti me sanfa coach no a statement no and to so to the fans there no. Okay.
Like paragraph 3 1 2 3 the future of the Black Stars.
Okay. I'll say the future of the Black Stars will not be built only on the pitch. Black Stars success must start off the field by creating the best possible environment to prepare, protect, and develop Ghana's extraordinary football talent.
Nin sebni na hana wakana asem no dia akane de ndase ne intro we ni ane asem no. Oka se meka to so coach we onche.
Meka.
But obo one match bi na me say akwai madwen ya asesa. Andi onche. De enti onche ne say 1 coaches, the last 3 or coaches are Ghana for Chris Hughton, meboa. Okay, Omofo Otuado. And Otuado Jai Koi.
Yeah.
Okay, the Otuado first time all kono kade.
I'll say he hopes the next person gets free room to operate.
Good. And Chris Hughton so by meboa.
Yeah.
And no so koi. And Oto San Babim. And Oto San Koi meboa. And Carlos Carrera so aba. And also we also on to us. So within that short time, how many coaches?
Otto, Chris Hughton, Otto again, and Carlos 4.
Yeah. What in problem?
Talk to us.
Environment no more creating. Coach be able to succeed. So the coach has rightly indicated the environment created. There is chaos, a chaotic environment. It's a house DNAB. Won't succeed. Because when the people there, they are not working for the nation, but they are working for themselves. Andy said, when you are working for your listeners, you're different from working for yourself. But only the interest of listeners be your paramount. But when you are working for yourself, it is and see every decision they will take out be benefits and they are more priority and Ghana for the priority. When it happens that way, what they will do is that who coach no more himself be to my admin no more but almost a mile crime when you man. Ghana and Kwani a coach and the say coach will be to my admin ya fan meboa. But who bands or more found and some mile crime a duman now be no sang it meboa mon country. 2 ne say. Oh, rough be a World Cup. Player selection during the World Cup. Players select do baby any change. So do you think this experienced coach will do these things? Are not doing it myself. So it means that the people there will never make us or mum fa coach or kebi or moon to mean kebi or they will never do it. Because every president is on record to say that time na coach nkwa AS selection and so can be bien etwem. Said you all ye no ne papa e bia coach ni ye de enye na say every president na et ne na nka ye good. But they will not do that. Even your friend say agbesikra inclusion no. Fine, we all looked at it saying wrong. How many other nations na yes are? Say bia ye 3 goalkeepers in the tournament. Ni afa ba ko so onko bi na on the emfa ko on ne kwa ede. And clearly say wo hwe ball na ye ball na. Coach menye sure selection to the World Cup on na ye. Menye sure.
Ba ono so ka so ono a.
And that's on your beka. No coach will come out and say I didn't do it. Obetumi akasa. On to minka.
But udu ya that problem I na me o Maxo. Any coaches ne say me ya na sa ne mani bi on ma. I min tiase say obeji no aya de no afi ukomu bu na ofiri mu akwa no abeka che say me wo kra na wo na na tisa no wa me ngu say na
what it means that say me no deal na me hwe na say seven prayer asam say what dream wo for ma say me beat you say wo na wo do my do team say me dem beji misika eti ma bana de say me o ma me nya na pedro ka say me kokra meji misika wo na wo team wo ni magu as me de say mfa me. It's as simple as that. Because yen hwe kwan Barbara man fa so kra be wura team no. It can be beachro.
The record issues in our
issue be so bad. One guy not Montreal FC.
I'm not pay. I'm not
alleged. But they be as answer way be bad. They be a biba. And they be alleged. So who fight for the interest of Ghanaians? What is our government doing? Your government is also your toothless bulldog. They can't bite. And who protect the interest of Ghanaians? I say yes, citizens. No. Again, GFA in going for a new man as a coach. You still trust them? Hey, one Otuado or a defensive coach, meboa. Chris Uti a defensive coach, meboa. Otuado be another defensive coach, Amfa. Carlos Queiroz a defensive coach, Anna meboa. Meboa. Ningina so mfa. Nti then come say you try defensive coach 1 2 3. And then a fourth one attacking coach. Boys no more adio because the style they ko boy and your style, but they were able to live up to it. Andy, what is FIFA they actually size a Ghana World Cup here going there about 3 shots on target.
Yeah, 4.
4 matches, 4 shots on target. And the question is, boys now you who pull nana.
You mean striker Jordan Ebo almost every single game that we play
without a shot.
Not no shot on target. We are not talking about goals.
Yeah. Again,
more even a shot on target in the entire 4 games now. Your boy, you know.
Again, the same issue is there. Also, we always the and say buy I need a blame you coach, I need you coach na yes I ko yenim. Me pacho Semenyo. And yet the same dirty vibes here no the ama in terms of his playing.
At the Black Stars.
At the Black, and yet the same dirty vibes. Tournament here quite top players in your money able.
Yeah.
And your money able.
Yeah, top player.
When he was not able to play, we blame coaches. So coaches name him strategy now. Until Carlos Queiroz name strategy. The next coach, and I'm prophesying to you, it will be the same thing. Because boys now and some best step into the field. Now you break your more down. Why look at what they did to AJT. Look at what they did to your friend say goalkeeper Asari. So when you're mentally tougher, you'll be broken. Until environments no more creative or honor. And yet the best of environment. And yet Emma Oba won't try it. Me they say a boys now wabro Brandon Thomas Antimo mo abroche mo maro. Mo bebo Ghana mo nwe hututu. Wo no Ghana nsi obi a. Nya una be Ghana you. You contribute your quota in making sure that but nya una be. The career of your boys is very very important. Odo e mo kra man. Uza be catch mo mama. Ajete a standout player at the back on your Pokuna forming solid partnership. Even at the back, what happened? We in Debbie, we be Debbie, we is the chaos.
Even Thomas Brandon Asante Krasi, meaning what he will be feeling right now because a player you call tournament, you create a chance from open play, you only create a chance no. Now after so creating a chance in our first game and one no. Yeah, man. Even when Obi Ba Yenina clearly who said I didn't quite say do be ban over creative. Still not in change.
Ebia Oba na deal ba one your penny be the manager Ebia Omo. That is the chaos. And let me tell you one thing about players. Also when they play, when they win, they get money. It's the player themselves no more 26 and they know who to start and who not to start. It is a who nim na who coach and na mo be interference or mu gina park so mudwa. Me kan se mbi akyerɛw. It will say ball more ball. Dia so ball no dia so obo. Sisa and the adwuma ye opa onye hwe no abet na say sports obekasa. Me boa. But open so obeding. Ube sua de but okasa so na ekwa it's you who decide. And you want say boys man on the field then they are playing or more ball by a ball no more. But when they decide to want to die, they will die because these boys were young and they decided to want to fight for the nation. No, most also the opportunity. And this is Brandon Thomas and the idea any. Sakula we pa one side kini here.
And America
the idea kun money adi.
We feeling.
Oh, a bit say boy ya strike here Canada the idea yo mu. Say omo and now when I'm some go for Gerald Kwanza ne wine. Almost go for wine. Sa boys omo. Because when these people also go, they talk to each other. And so their work campaign they edit room. And that is seriously speaking. Now me omo back as almost is omo kwaja afcon.
Bufuno.
Enti e kwa no makoye ne o matroka omo ba no masa be promise. Na Ghana for na so na ye problem. When dey ye problem. Ye pasem surasem ye suban no no. E your mind bi anka yakopam omo nke akototo. Efe nke atotum. O kan me bi na house for no sorry kototo. Your friend is saying no more.
Secretariat.
And near that season now no more leg. Is it so omunim leg je? Almost sorry got to 2. Omanko bu obi a got to 2 him say yempene ye show bibi kakra bi so no ye bu ofuna. Pa house je leg na won kai.
Okay.
But Ghana we and the yetu a ye kan din onim say onim de ombe. They will do a meeting. No more wan asema omo de omo call and say the journalists omo say ombe kan omo nyina be ka the same thing. Omo nyina utie yeah. B, C, D, radio, TV, or mungina beka the same thing. And the people will also go. So you can't the same to a baby. All can different that the people will not take it. It will not die. No, ya sa kwa baby. Ni asa kwa because the same people that sa kwa coach. So what is the surety somebody coach papa beba? And see the government and they say
and what is the surety that even coach Papa Ba obetumi survive?
No.
What the can you call for defensive coaches and the Canadian can call for midfielder attacking coach. If the environment do not change, it doesn't matter the caliber of coach. I didn't remember. You pay for Mourinho, Niemfa Ateta and assistant. No matter Juma in this same environment, the results will be a failure because we are not willing to change environment now. Ebema Pep. Bema Teta, Ebema every top coach, air club. This is a club for German. If club crabba, no environment the same conditions. The way here near Mana, because why near Macro na Andy, coach Bien Baba beat my best and blaster destiny. Now, idea. Ajuma ye, say PFM Yeska. PFM Yeska, didn't appear from the and no be near the boy, Juma Ubra. You hear microphone up, you be a quacoto. You hear conswa, you be a quacoto. The above group PFM sono, near Kumu Jumura, na Jumura day, Abwaye. But Ghana Football Association, since they started say a co-walk up in 2006, Andy, do you know how much we have gotten from just prize money? Your co-walk up 2006 in $8 million. Your 2010. 2010 you could do quarter final. Quarter final number $14 million. 2014 you had $9.5 million. 2022 Ghana had $10.5 million. Work up here Ghana had $13.5 million. Cumulatively, appearance fee in Ghana added from the World Cup $55.5 million. Since they started the World Cup in 2006, Sika Fifadiama by just appearing at the World Cup, $55.5 million. Mibisao, Ebisa Maso, Ebisa Ghana Football Association, and in the ministry say how much of this money and they are reinvesting in the game. How much of this money and the DIBB bet me say World Cup near Koyeno, the enya free money. $55.5 million and the Nisika Kitwa. And don't forget, and you when Kwanis Ghana and your fee World Cup near Konumu. GMPC, any other corporate sponsors, the enemy. Where ye dear FIFA Diama and Kwa Sika FIFA Diama Ghana by playing in the 5 World Cups, $55.5 million. What are we to show for?
Nothing.
DNS, developing the next talent. The next World Cup. Wait, you quoted $13.5 million. $13.5 million, Andy, me say the minister will come to mostly parliament. No, already explaining the expenditure. The minister will come, go to parliament. Mexico yakwadino. Ye diama diakano. Udi ye. I can see of films and one in a manner. I think Yako walk up here. Then we identify our problems. Yan first can be conquer. But walk up here, Kwabe, Mr. Kwabania, yes, tam, and no be my sending a video, but I mean, person Jedi. Baba Yara Sports Stadium, Park and somebody I saw, and then Mukrano. Even ordinary farming, I saw you.
Ghana farm.
We are so signing one video.
Hey,
man, no be the Sunday me.
Messi, and no be the Sunday me.
Now conversation because my Sunday, NSC Kumasi over the statement about say. Renovation and
the aso near the park no so aso the bom coffee titi bi ai the bom coffee no and the green park no so enemre mu
no mo de
me pe video na Christian e ka no me be the send me person me kai ni pa go but wow this video no Sunday me no sa fa send me bim na
and nya ha na scoreboard bi and nya score omutu kwa akla omu wie no
so omutu tu mu ne ma no and a bench no so mutam gu ka mu de ko akwa ma Black Stars e bo match yeah no ana Chris also work out akwa yes ka say
$55.5 million.
Na why eduma be na
$55.5 million.
Obi to kromu a work out no wakomu be 2
for significant be me no
na say nya Ghana
team to even one scoreboard from the World Cup.
The American you be America so okobo ball no bi o ana onye coach on training grounds you saw your management member
and they say nya Ghana mbisa asem
or your Black Stars management member and odi team na chiu kwa yakwa World Cup wako 2 ana kise o sifia toto cars
Ghana
menkasa bi anya World Cup rank on team sim ko betu sim view ba World Cup kan so di bia bibi
yes anete
na for what audio ka kire yi they me nyina tie bi allegedly boy ya o mo kana asemi na player no ko jina park so no ne ka percentage 70-30 na I no na odene nine kwa mi akotwaro no onu na odene nine kwa mi akotwaro no wonu ne ka 70 for you 30 for him
if you ask me can say Benjamin Asare de maso obekaya se me pagana for chew ni sika no omofa de nyina ma no obi ka James Asare ntimi nyi sika na do tia bo chie kwa ne 70-30 now Benjamin Asare why Benjamin Asare de no be 10-90
on the madache
de ntia me maji we microphone se na di se Alhaji Gruza call the last World Cup no buy no and we meka se ka oji ye no omo ka se o refund bi
so aka almost this
etino wa e bi e betimi unimbo by be frɛ wa when you're willing to go by their terms and conditions they may not even call you. Alhaji Gruza a testament waka kire say okọ World Cup kwaji appearance fee no your friend say on first can be mra Alhaji Gruza is on tape. If Alhaji Gruza is lying, take him on.
Trent made a video na amamo platform no so the na Christian e ka wants mabayara unwe on
David me
Yeah,
man say stadium na omo Africa omo yi country Ghana ye dey na omo fa Accra Sports Stadium.
Only video no man. O he video no be so
na me kwa masem ne say omo be na ndi e adwuma toro kan we no waje $100,000 ko.
Thank you. I'm also with the videos now.
$100,000.
Oh my goodness.
We need to be serious.
There is a joke in the Dawson. Joke in the Dawson.
Concert Ghana, their concert here.
And I'm used to the man is here need to correct it. Makachi was the first person, the first step out with me is admitting that you are sick. Oh, you are in one metis or Yaria. You not even go to the hospital near diagnosis who they how. Ghana football show monster are not willing to accept that Ghana football is sick. Okay. Ghana football or ICU intensive care unit, but they are not willing to accept. So we are not seeking solutions, and Andy, there will not be solutions in the next 4 years because
I understand.
Andy, I must also kwabani ni kura aso pa park no so you see ye renovation omanya wo see oba kwaje World Cup omanya wo see the next afro kwaje wo park enemre mu how are itimi eye park no enemre mu even modern day farming
na sango for no so ye no
so obi na fara adwuma no
na stadium no ba so ga za etie baba as po betimi no park ura so ko yibi
and now so ya forward man akoya wo so aso nti omo so
adwuma na nipa na
wo ye da access wo capabilities of
so mo nam enfichire dia so do ikura na form say mo bedo park no so
it's possible.
They have given them a job.
Yeah, it's possible.
And omo ye adwuma no enemre mu modern day Ghana baby adwuma say ye parka kwabrani kura so aso ni wode ye park we are no be catch Ghana for say the next AFCON we are going to win and we have gullible Ghanaians that will believe
and they will believe in and so support.
They will believe you. Concert in it also. Wakwaji $55.5 million from the World Cup. Even a common scoreboard, the team five can even toy. Yemfa minister entina ho ana obia wa involved in Ghana's appearance at the World Cup. Name say World Cup near coin na $55.5 million from just appearance fee no. Emudu do say near the day. Nafa compare dudu akoni pakro ebinu botom. Yeah, qualify for World Cup now. Ghana for supported Blasters, no. Yeah, supported. We are going to America. No. A lot of Ghanaians supported the Blasters. Were not even a city benefit from it. But among young penny for Ghana football and now money GSA qualify. No. Do you know why they were happy? They were happy because Andy, cash time, Sikaba. Where I can say me, I wasn't expecting Ghana to go and win the World Cup. Second, World Cup. I was not expecting the team to win the World Cup. I'm not even expecting the team to even win the next AFCON. But the Yamijane said, we are not there yet. Ghana, yasa buta. Anna, we are not willing to admit. And we are helpless. Ghana football and GF for Congress any voting right. Ye the anasi beka ye can so omo responsible no etie and fix the mess omo responsible no and the abu masumunuya and they will come back and tell us say Ghana is on the right path. Ghana is going to win the next AFCON. You will believe it at your own peril.
But my husband for complaining on your YouTube says sound no etiko eba na ko ntibisramu ya na mo cheki ehono enso etimi edi amaye na yenkwa enimai
your stories you been a match can say oh
Portugal
as a Canada masa obi anu say masa Portugal ni Spain oh nti ye ka kra na bra she any abrew
ene de na kasa na say bonus
okay no problem na see asema mo asema ye ken ya kasa say we are 20 years what is new
I wanna be say asema ye ka kwa kusi.
The only solution they say the government of Ghana na Black Stars here ne Diana Black Stars for that matter for Ghanaians no say odwene ye ho a they should crack the whip. But what I say for the interest of Ghanaians, they should make sure they sack these people. FIFA Mbani and NCC and Yoma. Unya koka say FIFA Mbani so now the same Ghanaians no move soon so start you there be. Oh say nya aban dia na minister bi oyeta. Oh say Minister Kofi Adams Edu be no spokesperson for the FA and the coach.
Walk up with Wakasa. Walk up, Minister Wakasa Papa.
Oh, I don't know. Car said they are no more buying ticket. Na ticket or more group stay. The enemy will say no. Who's the say they send your cars and I'm say you could last stop.
I just to see free.
Or I saw a corner naming in Amfa. I saw a corner naming in Amfa. They should know that God is a disciplined God. Zandy, before you want to work with your father, you have to be disciplined. Ubet we know Papa and Zandy, whilst you are not disciplined, you think your father will be okay with you. No. Enti bless and crab, but now we get discipline and the krana wafa. Enti, what I'm trying to say is that we had a post and I do what this World Cup. I saw on krana so your coach or so even the players were not talking, the coaches were not coach no back as our press conference Andy. Now wajabi sad ne ma game ne ede. Papaya kasasa. Ticket where Colombia for some catcho. Say okaya. Say stadium on I home baby 90%. Who do we Colombia for the back?
I'm not a US name or my band. No be doing Colombia for no numbers and no the war.
Until you feel say Colombia, Panama numbers on bad or government and support you. Is that what you think? They were supporters. So the government will have a way to support them to be there. And then Africa, yen to be heavy. Argentina for numbers. Even Norway. And you look at the number, look at what they are doing in this tournament. Brazil, and Brazil game, no. Brazil numbers. And the countries na one a beji.
Maso me say yes. For Ghana for 2,000, 100,000 kwa nikugu ono mwa. Nka bibi ansisa.
No, but I will say.
Me say you support Colombia for the near doors sino wa mwa. Sila ngombeshe ye.
I will say me to ask you, but because a nation na airborne he.
Baby
I France number he.
Baby I
ye be tournament no. Sa countries na the numbers by no. Omo bina na besaje. Ana me boa. Although it's not all about the win, but it's also showcasing your presence. So what must have make an Asia? Also Colombia, most people don't know much about Colombia. But because of the World Cup with the numbers of the about only say now Obi Colombia be obe more another respect, obe more another like or the reform would say, hey, Colombia for the. What I'm trying to say is that their government invested in them. You understand my point? But yeah, coach ticket ama or more that's what ticket that is sold around 140, 150. Yeah, baby, no be turn 1,002.
Ticket now is here 23 cents.
They come.
They are more so on Jaffe.
Yes, and the Obi drive it. Obi drive it 12 hours. Doesn't be catch us a baby or one baby a Kansas one.
Right.
Oh, guy
about 17 hours.
Guy about Kansas. Or Krana me telling Kabe 6 years ni. Alan no sports committee chairman was in Mary's Boys Stack ready. And now I'll say Kansas one. Timi one no frame me. Any dinko no say. And your nyani tickets are game way $700. Until later na akaka match almost a day later no more organize no more 300. And no more 300. But before the name Democrat to mu die nyina ewie. Onti clearly speaking, ye subaina ye de wo society ni mo ye de ti asori ye de ti adwumam ye de ti ba bia no sankofo na bi na ye yi so mo nkodi ani mo so kwa the same subaina no mo de ko ndi kwa no nkoma asem o kan de me ne ya no so the black man is capable of managing his own affairs, but we need to change our attitude. So ye change your attitude but France for players in your blacks neighbor. Almost here ye enra Brazil so black man business and I go say penalty. And I go marry so honestly of like oil white.
Oil white.
Oil white. Hey, me dem who is oil white or fra so fra. Yes.
Take it in. Oh yes, sure say BKB take it amandi. Sandy nche. Na BKB ti say Andy Airton take it na. Then a BKB be.
Obe friend a question.
Say BKB amfre Andy am questioner. It means a BKB away. And Andy Airton take it in the BKB Shaka.
Yeah.
So, a moment take it in the man, Motomono. We don't not aware some Grofoni to take it in. We don't not aware so motor other prices. So, if they did not step in to stop it there, I can only conclude.
Yeah.
Sir, Omni Grofona could say the amount. Nemo Motoa, fire and cat bray.
Which I agree with you.
As long as they did not step in, I call Susano. Andy. Somebody was supposed to stop it. Somebody was supposed to step in. As long as they did not step in to stop it, Andy, omo ye culpable. Omo kan hobi. Empanifo atrefi. Amaso diafono. Andy untimi nyini mfirim. Wama nkora bi nanka. Ye kana nka wefo a. Wo kan hobi. All of them ye part of the mess. Now, Gentia Miminka said Brazil for the supporters call, Argentina for the supporters call, and Argentina over the Aso Edom Parkeso. Brazil for the Aso Edom Parkeso. I never could pen and Ghana for the example. At the Bonisi Krumasia, near Casa California, Credisi. I was near justified. But at the puppets, you were close to the and find your excuse. Now, see, I fly by, see, I say a California and so you on. Yes, you can so you don't so you Ghana and excuse. Yeah, you get to baby I flooded and so you baby. Argentina at the papa or hodie. One can say no more in tears with baby. I didn't understand the Mufa Papa example. Bonin Kwan the example Krumati. Omdi Ajun be diagros Omdi Ajun be diagro there. He said Waku failure in the midst of the failure. Only a proper assessment and you are making promises. Your failure, we na your assessment, and the strength, weaknesses of our team. You know, we are now making a progress according to the next AFCON. Who does that? It is because Omo will say, "Oh, my, no, don't do not be gullible, and we are going to believe them until we begin to hold them accountable." Andy, and say, one tournament, one failure, because say,
where for the first part of it, you better about the second part, no, because Honorable Neil and Van der Poel. On Black Stars technical team no where he team Ruta Titus Glover and so then and what na Kevin Prince Boateng say no who say Ghana lucky team spirit you wait ni na ne aba be have I also discussions but here FIFA World Cup no games na and also of course no from the round of 32 no and they call round of 16 here the idea no now no Morocco Canada by 3-0. Paraguay elusu 1-0 edema France. Enra Brazil elusu 2-1 edema Norway ena homachin England enso ehye Mexico by 3-2. Christian we hear no answer aba ene matches no no so but
World Cup no
Morocco for the heavy Christian.
Morocco for the heavy baby Morocco for the dundi. Say you Morocco cry free AFCON. Is omo bra AFCON so. Morocco level near World Cup level. It's only a word beaters. They can compete with any team. You say Morocco born or more born. Team Bia, a World Cup no Bia no. Even France cry no. Say Morocco next match is against the French national team.
Morocco the next game France.
France must pay attention to Morocco. Morocco for near stubborn. They have quality. And idea about Morocco for the transition. The transition from the last squad of the ball, the 2022 World Cup, to this squad, and yet the same. A lot has changed. But when they are playing, you don't see the Morocco team as a you can only see I improve rather. Team in the ball the last World Cup, any team we more improve it. And I think that Morocco is saying Omonya the attention of the world. Team be any Morocco Bobiano, Ubia Morocco serious. The last World Cup Morocco drew semi-final. South France the uniform. And they was like share the same French national team.
But this time
but this time, last time Nana France will be share Morocco no. Not France for no pay Morocco respect. Mom said this Morocco team no bet me you want free one. I think this World Cup no France for no every France Morocco for no respect. But this World Cup no World Cup, the big boys are stepping up. Team Bia, big boys, let's step up. Now, there's an interesting coincidence. 1998, World Cup was the last time Norway ever World Cup.
Yeah.
In that World Cup, they beat Brazil by 2-1.
Yes.
1998, Norway actually Brazil by 2-1. A free 98 in Ibano. Now Norway team qualify for the World Cup.
28 years.
Now they qualify for the World Cup after 28 years. 98 no we share Brazil no group stage. And 28 years later, they met Brazil. This time or knockout stage and we share Brazil a free. Now my take out from that game ni na no. Eya Korana your friend Erling Haaland. Andy, he's just an amazing goal scorer. Now remember in the words of Robbie, was it a machine? You had building the so and goose. Robota, the German so and goose. Born on him, but say strikers, he says Suarez, strikers to say Hurricane, they can involve in the play. No, Haaland and Tessa, born on him, but Olympia. By a Juma as a striker, you know. What the born in Mahalanda, and Juma is Andy, offer born in 2 net, or the born in 2 net, and the Casabi Obium. Enra. Game ni nyina no onya 30 touches 30 sa 30 touches no emu 4 were in the box 4 na in the box no one of them and they said the first goal Edema Norway in the 79th minute
header
that was one of the Misonya how many touches in the box 4
in the box 4
emu baako and they said first goal Edema Norway and emu baako and say second goal Edema Norway so 4 touches in the box no and the what is a goal Edema Norway. Yeah, we game no match Norway or match Brazil 2-1 and Brazil a film. I keep saying say World Cup here near bay. make us me team back over to me surprises bass over kaya. Na me no way din ebo no way din say obi am pay attention to no way
make eyes all kind
no way no be ebo Andy when you underrate them they will cause you problems and njitum say France are show France won by 4-1 but it's a game they decided to rest most of their key players side game say Haaland and Mobi and their captain Odegaard and Mobi no they rested basically all their players and France won by 2-1 at full strength. No way full strength, you know. Many sure say France beat me by 4-1. France may be able to beat them, but not that margin. And when they are coming up, where the team now, they are just set up. Obi abeti me akoso problem to anybody. And only passes are Haaland complete here 13 passes. 90 minutes no or complete 13 touches. And o complete here. Now the numbers near scary you. Haaland numbers too scary. On him say international football, on say a international game, yeah, the club side the tone change relative to international football.
Okay.
Games were born was 5 goals in one game paying. Ossetia Moldova 5. On him hat-tricks do war Edimano national team. 5 hat-tricks and a Haaland war. Well, about 54 international matches. 54. What's the international matches in the friendly caps? How many caps and when for Norway? 54. Of the 54 caps in Awanyano, Andy was 62 goals for Norway. 62 goals for Norway. Now, we did say by this time, Hurricane numbers, Hurricane 73 goals this season in all competition. 73 goals. Bandy, on him say. The last 14 games are Norway Abua, Haaland is Genomuno. All of them are Twatina. The last 14 games are Wabo, Abro Genum for Norway, all of them Haaland at Twatina. Of those 14 games, sequence, Andy was set 27 goals in those 14 matches. 27. So the last time Haaland answer goal for Norway, you have to go back to October 2004 against Austria. The Nations League and Omoboya Haaland answer goal. If you have 14 consecutive matches, Omobo Jinemuno or Twatina, of those 14 matches, 27 goals no washe. Maybe I make say a international footballer. The standard I can't go standard near CR7. And the CR7 numbers no one 147 goals no. Bibia nko to Haaland kwem. Na wampira Nebia Otimi enya sa longevity na. Bia Haaland and retire no. Na player was more goals internationally no. Era kwa na friend Haaland no. Sure. Mbappe is an amazing footballer. But the debate my trend. Omianhwe Mbappe. Say Mbappe France all-time top scorer. But Mbappe France all-time top scorer no. Mbappe had how many matches? And they say goals na washe no. And Haaland na the goals na washe no. Haaland had how many matches and I say goals and if had the person one kasa read my man phone.
So from the other man, Mbappe in 103 games for the French national team was 63 goals.
103 matches.
103 matches, 63 goals.
Yes.
Erling brought Haaland in 54 games, 62 goals for the Norwegian national team.
Yeah.
Wow.
In terms of efficiency, in terms of goal per game ratio, international football, no player come close. No player. Their car is a longevity.
Mbappe about 49 more games than him.
But Mbappe everything is just one game.
One goal.
And don't forget, Mbappe plays for the French national team. For the French national team, there's this opportunity to play more matches.
Yeah.
Because a quality team, they will qualify for basically all tournament. Yeah. No way for the tournament qualifier. Coming to this World Cup, the last time we qualify for a major tournament since 2000. Since 2000. So if Norway is able to qualify for more tournament, they're able to play more games. And at this rate, any goes to Akoranes any day. International level, there's no player on retire. May in the future, meaning the basic day. But at this rate, on retire, now me assess that there's no player who international goals more than Haaland. When they needed him to step up against Brazil, he step up. But we catch him say Brazil, they are more born, and Ghana, No, there be a mass of cancer Brazil football Moguno. And I'm the best coach, Carlo Ancelotti by. We keep telling you, sir, there should be a perfect blend of a good team and a good coach. Why just our blending now? A good coach cannot take a bad team and do anything. Carlo Ancelotti is a top-notch coach. But you don't expect him to perform magic. Team in yet. There be a Clifford catch it all. And now for Clifford Bomano. What the Clifford Bomano? Brazil team in the it's a Ghana but they take out from that game, the amazing form of a branch of Haaland. So what was to say idea and I think say the future is new bright, but the next future they didn't brighter. And I think that in our generation there, you can't proper goal scorer. Tetene friend go monga. Go monga ujina box nwa anyway go monga. I think that in this modern day there, and the goal monga yenyano branch friend Haaland. But England for also so.
Yeah, 3-2 again Mexico.
Again the big boy step up. Harry Kane. Jude has 2 goals in the space of 79 seconds. First goal, second goal, 79 seconds, and Jude bought 2 goals at England. Don't forget, England is a red card. They are Teza Stadium. And they may check it. Yes, Oko Mexico. The last time Omolusu game, Omolusu just 2 matches in 89 games our Teza Stadium. Mexico 10 Lucy game. So for 82 games, I don't know about all the same stadium. Now Mexico lose 2 games pay. The Yabo game now 54 minutes, game 2-1. And a Kwanzaa Kodi red card. Kwanzaa did red card no, and the game now you could see say the English were under pressure. England for no under serious pressure. But when I restore confidence, Harry Kane penalty. Now Harry Kane the game no 3-1. Harry Kane the game no 3-1 no. And Raul Jimenez. Ebeteka no 69 minutes. Andy 69 minutes game near 3-2. In a game of red card disadvantage. Mexico for the way they supported. Mexico for the Mexican wave in the bayou. They know how to support their team. And that is why sometimes, Andy, the experienced coaches also come to play. Coach who say press a banner and where they also call 4 back or call 5 back. Or your branch friend Nico Riley, Efimu, Eddie Jet Spence by. And we Anderson if you know they Dan Ben by and call 5 back. Then told the Dan Ben by and say, what's a Dan Ben what? They don't be floaty boss now. Not Dan Ben in height, And so to me, I clear money they flew on them. So the here said England make me get over the bar. England got over the bar. Then amazing atmosphere and the big boys are stepping out. We have World Cup top scorers now. And the info lady. Messi 7, Mbappe 7, Harry Kane 7,
Haaland 7.
Messi 7,
Mbappe 7,
Haaland 7, Kane 5. The big boys are stepping up.
Yeah, I remember Max were here the previous matches no. From Morocco, Edeba, now we're here the Corso and Ra. Just France and Social Paraguay. That's how much in Tokwa. France, Paraguay, and Tokwa. Now, Omuye now Uche Mbappe and Komana na. Clearly, now France for near prepared for the Paraguay for team. No minimum so no Mbappe yes, I giddy born. Them so we pa ni pa na France for na fene pa to ameni ko biti mo mabo pa. Zaki kiko no. Ti eno so ho na England yi so be ka Max so mamiti we.
Yeah, and England ne Mexico. Charlie, what am I? Charlie, England mentality is different. Meaning the English said they're a very good team, but they always rely on their talent and play, no matter what the outcome. But to see an English team fighting on the field for something, another quality, I mean, a coach in the account. And also, my coach now very good when it comes to knockout games. Very, very good. And now, it was spot on. Because the venue and the way the game was even delayed for 1 hour. Any venue we record and now Mexico and lose and we Mexico so proud to this match, and in the last 4 games of my match, so people were really rooting for Mexico, but it was our venue. Looking at the number of people, Mexico for the BPM, and they look at the stadium. Hi, you were true. Hi, it's Ghana for better than Mexico. There we know. Yes, mine. Oh, dear Mexico. Dear, sir. Look at the stadium, Azteca, Charlie. But England did very well because Odim said the same venue now. Diego Armando Maradona, Eddie Essay hand of God, ne goal of the century against England. It's not history was there, but I think I said something last week or two, but I saw Real Madrid boys who's on Boboba. This World Cup.
Yeah.
Who's on Boboba? And not who Jude Bellingham.
Yeah.
It is that the form na when he was Madrid last season. Even Jude Bellingham crowd were free, no. I have say Benicio Junior crowd or Boboba. Kylian Mbappe they dread. Courtois is also playing very well. Well, so the question is, are they no more back together? They are not able to play because that wrangling now. So I'm going to take care of the wrangler. They have the strongs because each and every player is performing on the team, and I think they are doing so very well. And this is also a tournament that top players in excel. Because Haaland here can as a Norway on the face of the team. You go to France, then you talk of Mbappe. So the back count, Dembele, your friend is saying, Olise, Omungina live up to expectation. Even on keeper Mark Maignan has not been bad.
Even Bakula Krane Dewey.
I say Bakula the address be prove me wrong. Only BK na Munji Endi.
On the only problem I'm on.
On the ball
on the back.
But sometimes I owe that team Papa moi. And you'll be forced to do well because baby one there is no least mistake will be bad Jabo. And clearly, looking at the way they play, very fantastic. You come to Argentina, Messi is also performing.
Yeah.
You see, almost all the big players now and they are performing. It makes it very interesting. For me, World Cup I'm ready and the way they're saying
so
and shocks and so Abba. Aside the top players performing, another area my game here there's a shocks baby. What I said, the Netherlands were sent packing. Brazil were sent packing, and history repeated itself because in 98 or 94, I think, almost has almost 2-1, Norway almost 2-1. And a Norway team, Nipa 3 or almost Matre, Haaland Papa Mone, are the almost Matre, they were the same team, no, and they give it to them, what cry. But then I think, say, the issue has got to do with Benicio Junior penalty now when taken. I think he should have taken it.
But I'll say, it was an instruction from the coach.
Of course.
And after the game, the coach also says, the penalty takers, Vini net also 6.
Yeah, I know. And also Vini last season and 2, no. Over Real Madrid,
no miss
penalty. So that one is true. But I would say, me and me coach at the main. And this year, ball and a penalty, but as a player before. Janamanimo. Ebia, ye bobo na penalty aba. And the penalty in the buyer, meaning baby and the free, Nandi wakwachi ball. We need to give it a chance to play. Because at the amount of say ball nasa oban, a lot of possibility those players in baby romo ball moshe. Most often, so mujais are born the other players, a bibreta says a West Area. I say Ghana, dear, South Africa, Sevnapia Chenema. Jan Koje, which later we found out saying it was a piano de command. So most often say penalty bat once, maybe a Christian from nowhere, no a far ball now. Most often they say we Germanable. Because the kind of confidence that you're the far ball, be 80% or ball beshe. And most often say yes, also change the order near the other player. How do you pass the way? A task say be brave. But of course, the Bebane Bino. And Haaland, like you are saying, certainly first was just how many goals? 7 goals.
7 in a row.
The first 5 goals or share, no. He only needed 68 touches. It's Haaland, senior born boy, he doesn't need so many touches to play. But and no, me feel say best goal in the tournament so far. So only Adrian top 3.
Yeah.
Haaland the Enra second goal.
Okay.
Messi the no the share win. Your friend is say the last goal you the share no. That touch. And Mbappe first goal now against Enyewe. So with the penalty, the previous
shot winner.
Their ball or the free corner honor careless. I think
Kivet for also second goal against Argentina.
So your ball shot to a left side. Yeah. Say Emi Martinez. I think this 4 goal will stand about to you. Which one is the best?
Me
or Haaland.
Sir, me I'll go Haaland. You know, near her ball. What I told the guy is that time or J ball. To his left, to his right, not no Norwegian player because at that point they were protecting 1-0, so no be my.
Yeah.
And I told them say Haaland and you be a ball beside you. He had a little opportunity, and in between the legs of Brazil defender.
Also, ball baby distance near one also count. Also Leo Dieno, the distance was a bit shorter, but he controlled it well. And we know him to be scoring that. But if he has a Haaland, he control. That is one thing you need the ball. Yeah, the ball. Ultimate control ball. And a ball near you man, baby, you can't chance.
Yeah.
And for him to have controlled the ball in a way, when your business or control the ball in a way 1 foot. Now the best I ball near no one shoot for me. I think is the best goal. Also, shots be what to say. Kevin boy any goal. Most of my guys are the shots in the bow today. Tasha said the bow anymore. Because Andy said, oh boy, a bendy and Sana drew the target. No, net to me alpha level. It was a brilliant goal, brilliant goal. But I really think it's a Haaland goal, Andy. For me, a bear number 1.
Okay.
A bear number 1. Messi the bear number 2. Well, Mbappe the number 3. And your friend say, and yet actually no ball. Actually, there's a shot. The old boy, possibly say a back corner true, but also Mbappe the he made a step over and you one player free man and or Kelly to that angle and then my coach in the crowd a bow and we have Messi there not too many players can do that. Ball ni free so ba or control na at a place like who's a keeper the ball straight and keep on the bet go keep na we be anymore and no ye defend so well but Haaland go na Andy the way you control ball now or I saw he dressed the ball and some all small ball. It was brilliant and scoring even and sometimes goals so I saw here opposition so and the city or more. Alisson Becker had no answers and baby or the better no onyai. So I think this World Cups are really about to expect it. And Mexico I had here. Also Canada were not bad at all. They gave a very good account of themselves. USA and so Eba. Of course, the host nations have done very well. But I think that one thing I mean about England, they say the mentality now England they born quite different. Say if this coach had been there, you can never say never. Pa and come here. So say those Euros too there. Baku would have gone England ball.
I could see Admiral say main kind of say Uri Hurricane second goal against Congo.
Yeah, also there are so many goals a woman. You can't become many goals, but I think this 4 goals in the standing.
Okay.
I really think so. I think Haaland, you know. Haaland go never.
But Christian, Mama Samra hope you na here and your Portugal versus Spain 7 p.m. and a matching. US Belgium
they so free Belgium they senka Senegal for ni serious and senka Belgium ko fi dada ntimi de misa game do ko me ko hwebi
okay
me nya de me hwebi but na game me pa hwe pa
Portugal Spain
also mu share Nations League final
yeah
and Portugal enya the edge over Spain and the game is senka na this stage semi-final. And I then walk up here boy back be film. One of Portugal and Spain. Baku go fine. And you can favorite in Uswa. Portugal and Spain one of the favorite. That is why I see favorite, you know. A depending part of over. What if favorite be Nukushia or run 16 Baku go run 16? Where 2 of the favorite they be you. Baku Kofi. But baby, I mean, Spain for the slight edge and the balance they have in their midfield. Portugal midfield, you know, probably the best technical midfielders. But one a tackler, one a jibbo, one and one dia or Jibbo. Bruno Fernandes, João Neves, and Vitinha. All of them are good passers of the ball. They can assist. They can even score goals. But the awkward tackle, N'Golo Kante kind of end midfielder. Chelsea for a midfielder, yeah. Caicedo kind of end midfielder. No. Portugal for the Nibi. But Spain, I want that in Rodri. Say Spain ball Rodri. No ball Rodri now. What about Pedri? Any Dani Olmo as the 3 midfielders. Pedri Jibo now. Adia Vitinha betimi aye no. Pedri betimi aye. Adia Bruno Fernandes betimi aye no. Bia na Dani Olmo ntimi nye more. Bruno Fernandes better than Dani Olmo there. But Dani Olmo so in games you expect him to deliver no, and Dani Olmo will come to the party. So Spain for no balance midfield. Portugal for midfield no. Akwa Ghana midfield no. Yenina 3 players na ebon finfi no. And omo ya the identical similar profile. Sana Portugal for the netie. And then one interesting battle me say ko hwebiem. Nuno Mendes and Lamine Yamal battle no. Onum say omo share Nations League no. The winning battle, no Nuno Mendes. There's no doubt. There's no question about it. Nuno Mendes on that day. Lami Yama Lami Yama did not come to the party on that day. Lami Yama also talk big. We tournament here or Kasapao. See a team bet me stop in France. Lami Yama see Spain. Say Spain bet me stop Air France there. Then Spain should be able to account for Portugal. And to be able to account for Portugal, no. Spain, one of their brightest spots, if they are to have a chance, and it's a Lami Yama Ebenyani day. Lami Yama Ebenyani day there. Now he has to get the better of a branch of Nuno Mendes. Lami Yama Nuno Mendes battle. I'm going to watch that again. But Uni say one of the most underrated players. Mikel Oyarzabal. That player is so underrated. Na mentia si dentia as a transfer bia bebano. Obi ankono ho. And in Kabekra and Kabasona Kra Nanka between Ferran Torres and Mikel Oyarzabal. Also a left winger. Baby Osia kind of club no. Why a left winger? Spain for lack of attacking options in Tino. And you have forced Mikel Oyarzabal. And only the attack in the Spain. And Andy, only the attack no. Even as an improvised striker no. The numbers and you go to watch and when you are watching Spain play, just watch Mikel Oyarzabal movement. Mobility in the box is so excellent, and I think that say Mikel Oyarzabal movement, you know, nas Portugal backline or Antonian Traque, na Lami Yama, any the better of Nuno Mendes there, then Spain will have a chance. Say Spain Antonian Sadia and the Portugal, so many amazing talent. They have to get over Spain. If I ask me, near more gaming we padia favorite is Spain.
Spain?
Yeah, Spain is my favorite.
Okay. Malaysia?
Yes, sir.
We have a game.
Big game coming up. Also a derby, Iberian derby. Also, we're neighbors. And say, and I say Spanish and Portuguese, and so I say, Ebia, Chine, and Fancy, so I say, and see, BBI, even with Homo Carles in the crowd. Portugal, the end of the year, week but it is what it is. Game we on. Portugal will form. Because my last 17 games, and the one we need 12, I draw 4, lose 1 pay. And it's such a team, no, only they buy so man a huge respect. Because they are not easy to be beaten. And then I accounted for that form. No? Out of that 17 games, the last 9, Andy, it has only considered 1 goal, and that's why they will not even concede at all. That is Portugal. It is Portugal, it is a game we mono. A form or more. So or more pushy. They need to fight and make sure that our goals not be permanent, because one incentive they said this might be the last dance for Cristiano Ronaldo. So if they don't fight together, they don't fight for him, it will be a different story altogether. So I know the boys are going to fight. Any motivation. Elsewhere, Spain, Spain, yes, strength to power. Attack me what?
Attack Nico Williams and so inconsistent. No say so Alex Baena.
So Moko Prano.
Alex Baena no as effective as Nico Williams in the national team. It is Spain's strength in attack. Spain's strength should be in their midfield. Lami Yama said this tournament was said about big boys. Lami Yama was supposed to have a very big tournament and Keka Haaland, Eka other players no. Keka Lami Yama. But Lami Yama the injury and into this tournament. First game 1:30, second game Grano Sona, one shall move full 90 minutes. So Lami Yama Emma full strength. It is a Lami Yama Emma full strength. Nico Williams and so F bench nearby. Spain attack near Mikel Oyarzabal and the only compare any of the favorite attack now. Spain attack no untim fan compared to Air France for attack no.
Yeah, and say Osha Spain so defense no so na dey almost so cool. Because against Austria and both shot on target. And since 2014, this is the first half, so say Germany, AAB. But De La Fuente, so last 11 games, a major tournament on Lusu. When we need 10, and we draw 1. The last time Spain lose since 2023, Portugal show more Nations League. I did Nations League a penalty shootout.
Spain, Portugal. Yeah, I think yes.
Confirm, mommy, because me a surprise.
I think penalties.
Because I watched and they escaping me. So if that is the case, because Portugal also won that one, it says Spain for a bit careful. Osha Spain record unbeaten for the national team at 35 games, and this year so Masako 34. So Spain ain't winner, or more equally the record 35. So both teams are strong in defense, they are strong in attack, also in the midfield, they are good. It's a game where little details, but
yeah, I call penalties. 2-2. And I'm call penalties 5-3. 5-3
penalties.
Hey, and then come if you say Portugal and we need regulation time.
2-2.
It's Portugal to me Spain.
Mendes Shegu.
Yeah.
And we've had Mendy the league share na Mendes tier.
Yeah.
Or Triana Oyazabal Beshe.
Yeah.
The second goal by Ronaldo.
Take
61st
okay, and that means Ronaldo goal was a winning goal. Andy, Portugal to me Spain because share the last 12 for my bona Portugal and winning back up. And my draw 6 and lose 5. But say her game na Goncalo Ramos na saw you know. Also Cristiano Ronaldo, yes, he's good, but at this age, strength in the and they can't rely solely on him. So other guys need to step up. You understand what I'm saying? And they need to play. Portugal and some problem back on say. Omo arrogant. Portugal and England. They are how I'm say they are arrogant. Game na crazy. I saw more so born. When they are coming, they feel like the world belongs to them. They are going to do what they need to. That is why they don't get results. So Mujana and your one or serious are the better team because every department is strong, even including goalkeeping. On the other side, no. Ayo Mikel Oyarzabal ya go beba onwa na betu me ase Oyarzabal last 15 games our Obama Spain we contribute close to 17 goals by way of goals and assists, and that is an incredible record. And looking at these teams, Obia defense is strong, Obia a good midfield, Obia also a very good attack. And these are teams that defense no montan lusu matches. Say the Marcus Portugal 17 or lusu 1. Sasuna Spain so no. Ono crowd ono so on lusu. The last 11 major tournament on lusu. And this woka say wo kapa nga game where say ye draw. So woka say wo kapa say game where ye call draw regulation time. Maybe you move to the extras. But it drew baby I say oh break it the tie. Me support Spain, you know where I am. But it's not because of my support. It is because of Portugal head to a record against Spain here very weak. And in major tournaments, De La Fuente on Lusu game. And again, when Portugal were even beating Spain for the trophy, they even went to the extra time. Into a Spain a bit your friend is saying we a bit favorites. But I will not be surprised if this game echo extra time and go bebe mami yes say bebro 3. It be cry 1-0 between my score line. It be a 1-0 between my score because these teams because Portugal don't concede too many goals. The same as Spain. It can end in a draw. I will not be surprised near push it to extras. But because of the head-to-head now Spain against them, the Spain in major tournament Lusu and De La Fuente Spain is slightly ahead. So I think it's a very close win. 2-1, 1-0 for one of those teams we go. That's how I see it.
Mera say Maxwell na Asian Onese Christian more do justice to the World Cup matches now, and of course Neho and
Senegal for the other part for the game we know the part for 86 minutes 86 minutes 4 minutes in the game.
America na me so mo quarter final Belgium there so mo tumi show man and the only ngage I also want to miss Belgium. A game. And also bet to me in a draw to extra time because Ora BBI close. But I think the US. Maybe US. Also maybe support US. Me so mu Jesse no crowd. And you hear France Jesse no. But I say Argentina maybe US Jesse. Oh. Na England Jesse. Wo kwa jo
Yamfa Efisam Emrana Mame share with this message. Na yentoa enkomo so ha. It's from one of our other listeners, Bernard. And or reach me out on Facebook and or the messages we were saying. Let me start with my in fact message me as no see he encounter in terms of ticketing no walk up no. Now this is the message I was saying. Let me start with my Boston. Myself and 2 other friends of mine flew from Barbados to USA for the 2 games. We got to Boston 3 days before the match. We heard Ghana's government and GFU officials had tickets and will bring it on them on a day of the game matches to the stadium. Okay, on Baba Stadium. Okay, I had my tickets already, but my 2 other friends had no tickets. So I wanted to get an opportunity and get tickets from the officials. We got to the stadium as early as 12 p.m. I met so many Ghanaians at the stadium who had no tickets and were willing to even buy them at subsidized prices, but were unable to get them. I was later shocked when a lady whom identified herself as someone from the Effie had tickets selling between $700 to $1,000. She was bold to call someone at the Effie, and the person sent available slots at different categories with their prices to her. Many people could not buy it, so had to find somewhere to watch the games around the stadium. And now the Bible said the corruption cartel in our football is our problem. My regards to the whole team. I am at work, but can't stop listening to you. The team is fantastic. Thank you so much for doing the listening. And I think the last time we were having this discussion when about with ticketing sense, but I had ma yentie honorable Neil Anti Van Der Poy, and so Eddie Nkomakakra Eddie afa yen team na ho ene de onu so hu ye at the World Cup. Yen shall see with this particular one. Honorable Neil Anti Van Der Poy, a former minister for youth and sports.
I've given Kyrgios credit, but there is no way to change four consistent players in the team unless I hope to have a result. You cannot. You understand? Unless Ajete was injured, could not play. I didn't know why you could substitute Ajete with Lukasen, because Ajete and Aboy Opoku had played 3 times and they've built some cohesion. So understand they are recoverable. If you change all of a sudden, so you could see that situations where the 2 of them were clashing and Opoku were clashing, you have changed the keeper. Asari may have developed a language and a sort of form this thing with them for the 3 matches. As long as you change, you've totally disturbed the chemistry. This is a new team. We're going to the World Cup in 2010. Do you know Alitka was Samia and took over? You get me?
She also know why coach no changes especially to say Ajete there no Ntiasia. No we no say say na Jordan ayuso. Yeah boy intimi mo Jordan intimi mo. Next Jordan as you only ebesi ne Ntiasia the reason why for that long, Jordan was on the pitch. Honorable Neil Anti Van Der Poy.
The hell was the coach keeping Jordan Hill the match for all that time? You see, I analyzed them. I said, look, you have Sanchez and Kumeni or something there. I've watched them in the Turkish league and the Italian league. Under pressure, they break. Start kicking the ball, they start fouling their opponent. Sanchez from Tottenham has been calamitous. He also, but when you give them opportunity, they are the best when it comes to moving with the ball, coming with the ball, and stringing in passes through the channels. Sanchez is better at that. But when you put him under pressure, he breaks. So you don't need a striker who will be strolling down the pitch, get the ball and use it. You need a striker who will hustle them, who will make those defenders always feel their presence. You need a striker who will push him down, fight with him. That's what we're supposed to do. We don't need... Look, the time we brought Prince in was too late, and Brandon Asante to top this match. I wouldn't play the formation the coach played. I would have played the play of 2 top. Semenyo on the flank, so they can always weave in and send it across.
Honorable Neil Anti Van Der Poy and na o analyze yen game this and na obi e no sanso editu jase ono no krapa ne say Adiaga na koye World Cup no are you disappointed but on your surprised?
Disappointed, but I wasn't surprised. I expected us to go through the first stage and get to a run of 32. After that, it will be a miracle. If we could qualify to the run of 16, it will be a miracle. On the quarterfinal, I will be surprised because of what had happened before the World Cup. We didn't have good preparation, we didn't have a team, and we didn't have a technical bench.
Okay, Honorable Neil Anti Van Der Poy. Kevin Prince, what him and in your say? No credit Ghana to near like team spirit.
It's missing the team spirit, and I said that before the tournament. If Ghana builds that team spirit, what is difficult because the coach came in just a month before, but you need to build that team spirit. We had team spirit in 2010. 2014, we didn't have a team spirit. That's why we went home. It's all about the spirit. If you see Capo Verde, Curaçao, all these small nations, they survive and they threaten the big nations. Why? Because they have team spirit. Morocco, team spirit. That's what it's about, especially in a tournament in a short time.
Ano Calvin Prince Boateng ena yete ne nkarabusafo na shop bi so obi ene na ye adwuma opa oba age no 20 to 35 years or say also you serious now you hard working na also shop no ewe adum na number na free we are ono obe communicate on the salary number no 0248 386382 0248 386382 but your upper shop attendant oba and then Najma age 20 to 35 0248 386382 na chese one no answer abon ko ba chotena se ma na aha microphone ya na aye bibio ho na yemo enkomo yenko medima faso eni enkomo simedu achi be saba na yede de aka no enso aba beto so be na atenase ede enkomo eba boko de
nyame adaroma
ede nyanko plasi
makwa aba ndiye mama kwa bana
yawa ha
azam deze senya mungu na mo yetima mokoi akasefo ni kura titigu na mo matwemotwe e mate ahia masu muzo ahede nanka azamwaja nanka mudi ni ko gina animu ho anga ke bebo apa mu ono nko agina ono de on run because this time around running nyama na but no gina ho is a born ni twetwe ba ho na wabo ahye eno beboa na agba oba oni striker tenche de ye be ko ni se ni abusafo enya hwe me ajeche ewre ni entena baby na aya kan sie ni okosi ye ni nyina ne se medimafo se ye si akwan ye si akan ni wie ye no wa hododo no so ebra poku asemayira enkran ana se atwuma ebu akwa agogo medimafo eba hospital wantimi ama so na wotakra de takwa ne importam ho ahia ye wotakwa na jayen fire hwe ento yame aduma mobile hospital no so ye de atenary ni beba betum anim fe ne esi July busumi mu nti e be hye ne de aba ti onipa bi e wo baabi na jaye kwa na waka ahwe ne se date we Dr. Beba Mompesu aso na afi ye de ahwedwumadie no ahyehye so Dr. Time da so senyare wanyina ye ntatia case if is a doctor no say ye nkrapo man pharmacy ye mprenu ye ntina hwiche mu ma ho mprenu yarefo yare ne odimafo eni medimafo Heba Hospital time no edahadaha eda benkum da nifa na da room na da kwaye mu na da krum da krase me se be kakra no na ya ne captain band ne nti ye ba na jese bobo ya beti de bia ya hencho no na jese hyehyehye ne ye ba if it's a time de wuntimi san ho ye hwe e bra ne de ye adwumanti sports no se time so ano maba ye ne ye be kasa wo mu ne so e bra so ane ya ba time so se yapon enti saa de de bra ye adwuma so kogya yarehwe emfi santem resanten ara sabia ba akopɛ wakɔ be de wo ho yade ne nkɔ na medimafo say ne senti ono de the time ebeto so into ba ho anim se na watwe no bosom ya daduanan dakro de enye kiane keno na nyame ne yaresafo so no na medimafo so wasasa anyare wani nyina edi ama wo senka abo e wo ho ne se enuro no se si aye be compress no enti adi bi be hyebim enti aduro ba ko ye de ma wa anyare wa miensa ye ma miensa enuro na eye nkono inti sade oba betimi anom ne ntem so na aboama etu nyarewa na sede ama wonti infections ahodo ye bacterial and fungal infections gonorrhea candidiasis chlamydia anom no tete oba bema discharges burning sensations itches ahodo no ema enipa homekansa da ma ho e odepo anya oda ye kan wonti ase se wutimi nye comfortable da wa abra sa de ne enkoye da bia ugina ho na wa attention no ase wo so wani da jese kasa ho kra wonte abusuafo ebese egu anim ase asoba se wa himfie nhye da nye meme ba ni esa ho chese ne ma nkoyi bramidimafo ho fi say entatia case professional lab technicians ye hwe ni peduanim ye hwe moja nim a ne aso ano de ama de ego no one so so we obe matitiri wa abusuama ni hi afise timisi awo ho kwan onso benya discharge ni bi na HS no ne wo wa na ansa hwe obotom na omia oba bi ni nyina ne nkosi agampacho komidimafo Heba Hospital Dr. Time da so ne nto ase mfama ne mfa osisie na ehia ne ka ho sisi ade ntini pada sani achia wohwe system na na se ne nipadua no ntimi gina upright sisie na sugar hwe baabi na nipadua no so echima kɔ hwe baabi doctor say entama mu nko afa be kakra no na akura poma bramdimafo eba hospital doctor show sisi madua sanfi se time ne de eda so na yarewa bia woni de enti ebekɔ so ada so ara entatia case ade na eso makosa osa breath wet to sunsun awo aso achi kase aso onfen ama obo ayeten na oho kire wontimi ntibi nie na da bia na nsensem ne nam nipadua ni mu no medimafo say eno nso eye entatia case brane fatam ni binto so mojawe ya de friend anemia ede ni subira beja wo wontimi nya adwumaden da bia no ani su chinsan ono uto etu mirika untu bia na ntekura call long distance a wonko bi fi se wundi akoma ebebo edwa koro because moja ni nye enough bramidimafo heba hospital doctor time da so koko na etuetu ato bema otanse ana wadwe woto fanesi wo ye kakra no asori bon se obekwa akoro pant na chese ateki to woto no because moja no ache na manaka ho midimafo se wo bre uhuna mane bra ho ne fa time ni bi ento so ye hwe ni padua kwa nyarewa aye no efisa kwa no edi dwumason bo nipa no nti wontimi nyi ntontwene ti sa wo akoma ya de na wo de ne high blood pressure na say low blood pressure bramidimafo ne regulate manage na akoma ne nya adwuma according to your body mass index said o mu dro ne otenten no bra na tie no yenya ne sa emfa ma ofisa akoma ne adwuma boro na ho ode so adakuro beje mojemu so a oni atiasefo adi nkranti midimafo se entini nim na mu asisie anasa akoma na entimi pompi moja ni ya time ne na wotwemienu fabra midimafo heba hospital doctor time da so na ni nua ba ko efe na sichiri ade na se sugar na so ya manage ma me se na na obi de ko 14 afa ne nipa reho ontimi nyina ontimi na ho oje se dia ne yenye no ye rush ni to hospital ensuo maako nsia wanya baby ana wote akonwam na drip ni sisi ne so enti manage sugar wo de na nye kura na ye 5 6 7 wo de gina ho abi because I take off for my asem for bad double numbers and so midimafo say and time sugar no emeye something which is the pancreas insulin glucose line no abusuafo bibia ni wanya minim de mo boss em wani padua enye nti utoto de ajeje mu a betimi ajo nkwan free some prostatitis infections etini paso doctor time da so se wadaro mabra yemfa bre ni binto so fi so obewo obejo nso omema sembe gina ya prostate ni di mu akotene enti midimafo se men kan tro se na yenhwema na watwemienu time ekokrambe tomu ebetimi ajo nkwa 19 na enkohuna manesa kwan ne so ebiemu nso udidi na unum nso a mepacho hweni ye fi se obetena se de nneoma bi afuofu anipadua nim na abodonno na afa udi asabia nka wanye wadwen so obesa enti midimafo eba hospital say yenka ncho se kidney ho nsem no aye bibie wo hokwa test ye so onya kidney failure na me say usu pe ho sika akoda afidi kese so akoye dialysis a eya asem kese na wo se afidie no so ya de bia ma asa koda so a eno so so ehun sensem no enya gro enti sabe ya wote ho na ahwe nya wo kidney na adan na mo de ho ban na ambra midimafo eba hospital ne managing farm me pacho doctor se na wotwe miensa so na se ne hyase se abugbo kofie na nipadua na se honhono na homi a wahra wa de friend lungs no emu ntimi mie ye na na bo nse se yadoa eye wa eya papa timidimafo se kidney ho nsem no ye na wotwe miensa pepe fa o de ne bra ye manage and regulate and farm de what you blockages fibroid ahodo no embra midimafo pa wona ho aye de awo so wonye hwe enti odi so ye kokko as doctor mabambeji awadro je konom na nyinsa nemra na babeda na se doctor say o low sperm count komidimafo eba hospital doctor time da so ye ni hwekra na ye betimi ama full supplement nnuane no ma ubedi a ebe boost no because enkwamwa na ho odin so na enkwamwa na enwu no ye frɛ bi morphology omuti no na se atete enti aka 9 so nya na ehye nyinsen no kwan so intent me to swimming for ba emu enti midimafo se men kan cho se sa how abetna wo so a upanyi nsen a wunya bie na ye be ma aka cho so low sperm count no komidimafo ho infections a eye nompe osteoarthritis nompe mu ohwew awututu otew so na nsen so to ewu na mane midimafo stroke nyudwe ya de no se ye ba e bon kaye na ate ho ye de ben e na wo de no aye bibie wo ho no doctor time da so se men kan cho se so ho na okasa ne antini ye wano na echia sa struggle ansa na kasa na timia pie free wano aba also original na nkroma so a na eka bom na wusu say chechecheche wutim say ohonam ne wuntini mo twetwen a abusuafo sorry ntem komidimafo eba hospital na stroke no yenso anomfa ma vi say adwene na na sa me ne ntini ni biti na se befa wutiri mu a eno na ba hu say yade ankasa no aba beso ya so beto wa besunsan Dr. Time da so semen kan cho sebra stroke ne ye na watwemienu yemfa time ni binto so edi abiam ne yenkan wo ben masam nye na ye se pen ye da manimi hwia enam no esotia na eti ene mo ye mre wojo ho ba bi anye ade ayapa ne se upe bibia fire na obekọ no na je so okuno zo mpena bi de na ye bibia wo ho doctor se me kan cho se langa se kan ye sere nko na timi do pedi ebu nua na ye bawe se ba kese nchacha na ejina so kire be na fabra midimafo ho nti uba size na ye tetrete pipiripi bobrobo kakraka kokroko tenten brane de open no waje na eje wabetena ba bia ba sa makọ ho antimidimafo se sa ha wabeto abesunsun ni nyina fa bedan ye ne emfa time ni bi nto so ne emoa wo na enu wano asientimi ntumau doctor say enkanche tiefo ni adofo say ye premium services line ye de tudwa afre doctor befa na one abonkomo baby a wo apese emfa nyarewa no ayaresre no anasa ayaresa no meto a no but ye beba ntine ye mobile hospital ye kwa fie ye kodwa so monten so baby a ye bepie ho ansa na one ebetimi ne nso abeto aye wo ayaresa bia ho timidimafo se wadaroma frɛ ye 0591 202-375 0591-202-375 024477 4282 024477 4282 0500727215 0500727215 so first number ya ye beje so na midimafo ye no adi nkomo ewo apomden ho nsemu because ama me ne wanse no na efri ade bo wo friend say apomden ho ban fi se sika ne ye prede akopre apomden nti wo ba ho de ho ban at least kakra benya no manage a ebe so na sanyare wase aju sika dia abeton ama na aka onipadua na kra no na yade ne nkoe na afi nsem ho ne pomasi brenti midimafo say wadaroma de owo honum na obedi oyade ho nsemama no sori kọ poku ase mayira enkran midimafo na Dr. Time da so fa brento so anase kumase ya atwuma ebu akwa agogo Dr. Time da so behwe takwa nso ye wo honum midimafo se baabi a wo befa bia no ye hia ne de ayarehwe ho nsem no e de ama ye de besi ha tasane nso ya betoa etiefo eni adofo so ye mamu nyina moniti a ahene wa ohene ba asarikodua aha ewo amekom meka abo nyina na nkofo bi hu na so ta kan na je ya be chu de dua bro minim so tie nyame sha pa me da se katas
okay yes we da se pa ti ye uzavo eno said in nkoma no enso esietie ewo midimafo asoye enra Christian Maxwell Emre na ye nwiwi na nwiwi nwiwi okay Nila ntaka sana so akasa obanye dia okay are
so okay so mashebo say you do I make come as my
now then some just work can be bring some of you are can
make us about you
oh mutuma kaza ajo me do opinion mutuma kaza ajo baby
chamamba ube frame me anade
see
so shebo so di so me say bagana so be mother
so
this is Ghana say obeka dey say and there some baby no
can
you know my callers no so menim say uni bibia o am so mra no so nka omode because the be can and dia can we and now me ngadwene when I be say repeat here was say dey bia sa say am so mo kwaje afcon ana mo kwaje afcon
say kwaje world cup
na ye say afcon hey Ghana so sa prophet ni bi o mo hwe yo no bi kwa ka say e ko final
so na yi
ya sem
o ka say ba ku ya o mo ka ya Say Jofu go kaya.
Ekoye
nse baby esa akobo se ho is kulufi.
Na the movie as our country nyame ni wana. Prepare and play well now munjai de no mo ye na me de. But her players no so I see a can be beach boys in bio. Jordan has all retire. Because Jordan, you have paid your dues, they are baby away, and there is time for everything. And you say Oko on the low. I think you need to go on a high. For nothing at all, Andy. Only Jordan a captain Ghana may progressive from your group. And even qualification process, he qualified us. He has paid his dues. Baby Drew no Boga Emre. Antoine Semenyo. Tournament ya kobo na team be our top players in the perform you. See, we can't hold brief for any of you against say be a coach in you so ye. Eniaki Williams. So retire you. But on the $100,000, you won't better retire. $100,000. Oh, only one can retire. We need. I was say, yeah. Share him near her dear. What I say, my young guys in the babu, na babu sunu pandi. How can this year form partner crown or no sooner 10 hono. Oh, Charlie.
Mama na movie.
How many shot on target?
Ghana.
4.
In 4.
Now, my starting ball and Namujina Pum, so position or be attack you, so be defend you, so be possess you, Andy. Namujina Pum. How can you play like that? And players also, we need to ask them, say, no muhu nana. I think the government of Ghana, Andy, need to probe. They need to investigate or open investigation into the poor performance of Blaster for that very long period. And the anonymous argument. They should speak to the players. They should summon the players, speak to them, speak to the FA, speak to the authorities, the ministry, so that we all find Yema stage stakeholder engagement. Na open up to the journalists and all the fraternity. Say, what should we do? What the problem is? Again, FA for no. And he said, "Oh yeah, they na a clear say untuminga." What is the honorable thing to do? I say ujatu no be. So be no yeni ya fine be na when you are not card for it. When you man say we keep failing. And the same people want to be there to run our things. Into government of Ghana no. My problem they say ye interest of Ghanaians na the badia. Who fight for the interest of Ghanaians? Inti assembly there Andy me come me see how me go me can be because who can crowd they all can na obesa ba be can be waste time Andy.
Okay. Let me do this for the very last time. Latest Foam Company Limited. SMN country was a mattress abedaso. Also money latest foam for close to 60 years me and woman airtone mattresses papa Ediama Ghana for Mr. So with me now here mattress any size we have and latest foam and also to me come outlet baby ye nationwide. So come snap us off from office line now 0322029365 and our cry 0302231155. Now you and Casafe. We the Church of Pentecost at the Holy Ghost Convention 2026 and so about now almost reviving the next generation with fire. Our free Joel 228 First Kings 19:7 after Acts 2:3 to 4. Now date no on the 7th say and I'm and a program no shall baby on the 12th and you may be at 6:30 p.m. near upon 8:30. Na eba so ewo bekwai English Auditorium Broadway ene asante bekwai ena dwedi no enso ekoso na Pepsodent esmen kan say do the two brush anopa na brush enumre e de kan e Pepsodent ena we here na say bibia enso etimi aye kamade ama brush ya na say e Pepsodent ena de brush amanema akonkan e de ama brush anopa na brush enumre afei UB Cliftons esmen kan say omo ewo 13th Court Estate na close to Osei to 2 secondary school. They tell us 2 and 3 bedroom. Nina on suit. 2 bedrooms no 920,000 Ghana cedis. 3 no 970,000 Ghana cedis. Now almost say payment options. But I couldn't say 1 year payment plan. And a bill a bank mortgage and as a bank mortgage and also almost say 10 to 15 years now we try. 13th Court Estate no ewa Krupon Kumasi 15 minutes drive from IPT. Omo AMI residence in so and also almost buildings no 12 units and omo AC almost nyina kama pa 3 bedrooms all en suite our storage our living room and a kitchen kama 250,000 Ghana cedis and I yet air nano so no the channel say also it's 50% the account is spread in 1 year and so 80 million my number no 0209 861380 0209 0558 354378 now no enkasa KFC as a Black Stars air box meal no kwajo the 100 Ghana cedis pay unya akoko chicken 4 pieces 2 crispy tenders and a large chips back at the counter. Don't forget say 100 Ghana cedis pay. If you Shannon so Sam or wild donor and so 35 Ghana cedis pay the quad. Yama 2 crispy tenders, Yama 1 piece of air chicken. Juicy one party account, not chips when you be answer the account for only 35 Ghana cedis. KFC. And available all KFC stores. Into KFC there a finger licking good. Ave my main cow Sam. Yeah, no walk up on Egusu across McBerry, biscuit, no McBerry, butter biscuit, McBerry, London Oat Digestive, no, because one of your productions, no, Nigeria, the Kumasi Agro Processing Company Limited, same. Woman saw about Ebeboa, Uya, a year cuckoo, Kenya, Ukoko, no Bonhomine, a markate, MSA, Ukoko, Abra, Oma the Angel Killing Insecticide, Area Buffet, a better so organic liquid fertilizer, and so Ebeboa. Ama no bayana udiano enso enyina aso kama paadi amount and Africa Logistics and Shipping Services almost say we will be a odija from China shipping a problem the mawa omo and our contact omo small parcels full containers door to door fast clearing omo nyina omo warehouses too e China you any Guangzhou na fe Ghana Tamani Kumasi omo number no essence your WhatsApp line 0536735393 now no enkasa mena pa Royal Guest House e wo hwim aye school junction of Grace Gate anyone my hono mo na baby obeda security sem in soon kan ya baby agina so kama edema omo san so e wo shuttle person of from number 4 edo ko aye residence or ma of from member on 053 0543 55666 0543 55666 and 0544 882772 now no more enso edin komo na bibia aye kama Kenny Rose internet solution offer na internet wonsem uhia connectivity I just call him no more 0208 282810 na Kenny Rose enso emebo na bibia anya kama emfa ema yenye eye quick birthday say na ye fa dia ka no ento aso emfa ema mo na yelika no say we a Papa the General, Papa Aquatic, now with AG group of companies. I send a wife, your friend Eurajua Penaman of Eurapi Unisex Boutique, Ewa Sante Mampon. We a Papa the General, Papa Aquatic, the wife, I don't know, Mrs. Papa, and happy birthday to you, Urase Odopa, Koranina, Eswomudo Yipa, and Yakopon Koswan Shroud. Na onyo kese have a wonderful birthday today. Sanso and say Kwame Don Pablo, one of UK's finest, and your birthday. We omame sewa kutu. Esi yen wish you a happy birthday. Sanso na my club be name and I feel friends and family members no mina. Esi yen wish you a happy birthday. Kwame Don Pablo, happy birthday to you. Sanso and a happy birthday Kwadiama Abigail if you Kwame and I was saying wish Abigail a happy birthday to the Intiabi. Happy birthday to you Nyankopon inshallah. If you want to say happy birthday to Miss Linda Ewo if we say Roxanne of Roxanne Multimedia Bo and we'll say young wish Miss Linda and so a happy birthday to the Intimates. Happy birthday to you. And a fee is happy birthday air Kwadiama Mama Ruby if we a yawma and the one num any abusuani na especially nanaya and almost see and wish you a happy birthday today. Mama Ruby, happy birthday to you. Sanso and happy birthday to a Kanok and your birthday. Happy birthday to you from Kwaku and Afinanepia. Almost saying we show a happy birthday. And the final one, Alexandra Chi, and then birthday, we a crusader of Ezra Sports, and I will see and we show a happy birthday today. Na I see and can just sing and couple and question show and you can see all right. And I said the whole same is here. There we go. Yeah, see. Na yeah, sorry. Na bidia enswa kama. Na yena see for this journey. It's been a long way. And time when you have time to listen to the show. Thank you for being a part of the show, making it a success. Have a wonderful stay. Good afternoon to you.